Start with name of God, who is gracious and merciful. Quran topics by Tanvir Kazmi. Chapter number 1, God, Arabic word Allah. Audio number 4. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 26. God wills to explain things for you and to guide you through past precedents and to redeem you. God is all-knowing, most wise. God wishes to redeem you while those who pursue their lusts wish that you deviate a great deviation. Allah wishes to lighten your burden, for the human being is created weak. O you believe, do not consume each other's properties illicitly. Only mutually acceptable transactions are permitted. You shall not kill yourself. Do not commit suicide. God is merciful toward you. Anyone who commits these transgressions maliciously and deliberately, we will condemn him to the hellfire. This is easy for God to do. If you refrain from committing the gross sins that are prohibited for you, we will remit your sins and admit you in honorable admittance. You shall not covet the qualities bestowed upon each other by God. The men enjoy certain qualities and the women enjoy certain qualities. You may explore God to shower you with His grace. God is knowing, all aware of all things. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 36. You shall worship God alone. Do not associate anything with Him. You shall regard your parents, the relatives, the orphans, the poor, the related neighbor, the unrelated neighbor, the close associate, the traveling alien, and your servants. Allah does not like the arrogant show-offs, the one who are stingy. Exhort the people to be stingy and conceal, hide what God has bestowed upon them from His bounties. We have prepared for the disbelievers a shameful punishment. They give money to charity only to show off while disbelieving in God and the last day. If one's companion is the devil, that is the most worst companion. Why do you then not believe in God and the last day and give from God's provisions to them? God is fully aware of them. Allah does not afflict an atom's weight of injustice. On the contrary, He multiplies the reward manifold for the righteous work and grant from Him a great reward. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 79. Anything good that happens to you is from God, and anything bad that happens to you is from you. We have sent you as messengers to the people, and Allah suffices as a witness. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 87. God, there is no God except He. He will surely summon you on the day of resurrection, the inevitable day, whose narration is more truthful than God. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 113. If it were not for God's grace toward you and His mercy, some of them would have misled you. They only mislead themselves, and they can never harm you in the least. Allah has sent down to you this book and the wisdom, and He has taught you what you never knew. Indeed, God's blessing upon you have been great. Al-Nisa, chapter number 4, verse 116. God does not forgive idol worship, and He forgives lesser offenses for whoever He wills. Anyone who idolizes any idol beside God has strayed far astray. They even worship female gods beside Him. As a matter of fact, they only worship a rebellious Satan. God has condemned him, and He said, I will surely recruit a definite share of your worshippers. I will mislead them. I will entice them. I will command them to marking the ears of livestock, and I will command them to distort the creation of God. Anyone who accepts the devil as the Lord instead of God has incurred a profound loss. Who's better guided in this his religion than one who submits totally to Allah, leads a righteous life according to the creed of Abraham, monotheism? God has chosen Abraham as a beloved friend. To God belongs everything in the heaven and the earth. God is full of control of all things. Al-Nisa chapter number 4, verse 131. To God belongs everything in the skies and the earth, and we have enjoined on those who received the book before you, and enjoin on you that you shall reverence God. If you disbelieve, then to God belongs everything in the heaven and the earth. God is no need praiseworthy. To God belong everything in the skies and the earth. God is the only protector. If He will, He can destroy you, O people, and substitute each other in your place. Allah is certainly able to do this.